Damn, the light just came on. Oh man. Don't tell me that all that time I wasn't recording. Well, I'm sitting here building with my son, Amir. We was talking about image and what does image do?
It stains the brain.
Okay, so it stains the brain. So we talking about that. This is the God, Amir Khalil Allah, and it's me, Hame Ahuru Allah, which many know me as Black Freedom Allah. I was building today on negativity. Explain. Actually, we went into the book from Niggas to Gods, Volume 2. You know. Also, I got 120 lessons on deck. You know what I'm saying? This 120 lessons. So today's is Knowledge God. I might upload this video on YouTube, but it's real important you explain to the youth about images and the damages it do. So if you got a child that just sits up and watches TV all day, he has to understand you got to cut that TV off, and you got to understand. You got to give some. I'm just trying to give my son the understanding of what he should be doing with his life. You know what I'm saying? In here, the first, right before negativity explained, you got the aims and purpose of the devil to murder your life away. And I read this already to my son, but it's interesting. You understand what the devil is doing. You know, and we ain't not talking about no mystery devil. We're not talking about no unseen being. We're talking about a mindset. We also talking about a group of people who are known as Caucasian. Devil grafted, but they are also devils within ourselves, period. But we're talking about the nature of a people. So a lot of people,
if there's an open road, never waste it.
A lot of people, poor self, a lot of people don't want to admit this, you know, because we got, you know, a lot of people have friends, live in close quarters, got to deal with these people each and every day, which is no problem with that because I have them as well. But just building on the devil, period. Murdering your life away in destiny. You know what I'm saying? So I was explaining to my son, how does the devil carry out his aims and purpose of murdering your life and destiny? He does this by killing off the productive activities of your mind. He tries to tie your thinking into a confused, chaotic knot. He discourages and decreases your power of will to do anything of good for yourself, family, and kind. His aim is to distract you from any of all things that will make you sane, healthy, effective, productive, righteously civilized human being. So with that said, them a dreadhead. Actually, locks. He got them locks. We went from there, and I'm explaining negativity because my son was, you know, he couldn't explain it to me. So I had to make sure I explain what negativity is so the young black man knows what he's indulging in. You know? So we talked about images, the stain, and how the brain sees in images. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, you know, I asked him how to give directions to a certain location. He instantly went to, he couldn't even name the streets, all the streets, but he could name the images that he's seen and how to get there. So I was talking to him about the Tyler Perry movies, about how the images in Tyler Perry movies perceive black men in a distorted and messed up light. Not saying that there aren't men out there that are black that don't have or have done those type of things, but hasn't the devil done enough damage to the black man the devil has done enough damage to the black man that, as far as what you see, the devil has done enough damage to the black man as far as um, the imagery that you see on TV. So for us to be sitting here and building on images, it's very important. I had to pull my son to the side about those images he see, because we don't live in a very productive neighborhood. Even though there is production around the neighborhood, there's not production in the neighborhood. There's been shooting after shooting in the last couple of weeks. So his father is working hard to get up out of these conditions so he don't have to be surrounded by these negative images. And so I got to let him know, let him be aware of those images. So me and the God, we're gonna continue to build on the knowledge God, they are being born to build or destroy. With that, I'm gonna say peace.